Have you ever wondered if the fruits you eat could actually help lower your blood sugar instead of raising it? Most people with diabetes are told to avoid fruits because they're sweet. But here's the truth. Some fruits are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and nutrients that can actually help keep your blood sugar steady and even improve your overall health. The secret lies in knowing which ones to pick and how to enjoy them the right way. Today, I want to share with you 4 of the best fruits for people with diabetes. Fruits that can support stable blood sugar, give you energy, and even help protect your heart and digestion. So, stay with me until the very end, because you might be surprised by some of the choices on this list. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. It really helps us keep bringing you useful content every week. Let's begin with a simple truth. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to blood sugar. Some cause sharp spikes, while others digest slowly and release sugar gradually, giving your body time to use it properly. Older adults, especially those managing type 2 diabetes, need to focus on fruits that are rich in fiber, low to moderate in glycemic index, and filled with vitamins that support your overall well-being. And here's a key tip. How you combine fruits with other foods can make a huge difference in how your body reacts. For example, pairing fruit with a handful of nuts or a small piece of cheese slows down the sugar absorption even more. So think of fruit not just as a sweet treat, but as part of your toolkit for balanced blood sugar. Make sure you stick around, because the last fruit I'll mention is one that many people overlook, but it has powerful effects backed by research. Before we dive into our first fruit, let me remind you, subscribe now so you don't miss future videos on how to naturally manage blood sugar and live healthier every day. Now, the first fruit I want to talk about is apples. You've heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And when it comes to diabetes, there's real wisdom in that. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which helps slow down the digestion of sugar and prevent sudden spikes in blood glucose. In fact, a study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who ate apples regularly had a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For older adults, apples are also gentle on the stomach, provide hydration, and can keep you feeling full, making them a perfect snack. If you've ever noticed how a crisp apple satisfies your hunger more than a cookie, that's because of the fiber and natural compounds working together. A medium apple has about 4 grams of fiber, and it takes time for your body to break that down, which means a slower rise in sugar levels. And here's a practical tip. Eat your apple with the skin on, because that's where much of the fiber and antioxidants are found. Want more helpful tips like this? Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what your favorite fruit is. I'd love to hear from you. Another benefit of apples is their polyphenols, natural plant compounds that improve insulin sensitivity. This means your body can use insulin more effectively, which is essential for anyone managing diabetes. Some people worry about the natural sugar in apples, but keep in mind that the balance of fiber, water, and nutrients makes apples a safe and healthy choice in moderation. If you're concerned about portion sizes, a small apple is perfect and won't overwhelm your system. Plus, apples come in so many varieties. Granny Smith apples, for example, are slightly lower in sugar and have a tangy taste that many people enjoy. You can slice them up, sprinkle with a little cinnamon, or even add a spoonful of natural peanut butter for a balanced snack. Simple changes like this can turn fruit into a tool for managing your health rather than a source of worry. And if this information is helping you, give this video a like. It lets me know that you're finding value here. So, we've started with apples because they're widely available, affordable, and packed with benefits, especially for people over 45 who want to manage diabetes naturally. But apples are just the beginning, because the next fruit on our list not only lowers blood sugar, but also protects your heart and helps with digestion. Stick around, because this one is truly a superfood for diabetics. The second fruit I want to highlight is berries. Yes, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These small but powerful fruits are among the best choices for people with diabetes, and here's why. They're packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and most importantly, fiber. Berries are naturally low in sugar compared to many other fruits, and their glycemic index is also very low, which means they have a gentle effect on your blood sugar levels. In fact, 1 cup of strawberries has only about 7 grams of sugar, far less than an apple or a banana, yet it's loaded with vitamin C and fiber. What makes berries especially interesting for older adults managing diabetes is the presence of anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep red, purple, or blue colors. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that anthocyanins can improve insulin sensitivity and help reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation plays a big role in insulin resistance, so eating berries regularly can actually support your body's natural ability to regulate blood sugar. Imagine enjoying a small bowl of blueberries each morning with your breakfast. Something so simple could support your heart, your brain, and your blood sugar all at once. That's a win on every level. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really helps this community grow. Now here's a practical way to include berries in your daily routine. Instead of reaching for sugary desserts or snacks, try mixing fresh or frozen berries into plain Greek yogurt. The protein from the yogurt and the fiber from the berries work together to keep your blood sugar stable. And here's something you may not know. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones. They're picked at peak ripeness and frozen quickly, which preserves their vitamins and antioxidants. So even if berries are out of season or expensive, the frozen option is a fantastic budget-friendly way to enjoy them year-round. I know many older adults sometimes hesitate with frozen fruits, thinking they're less healthy, but in truth, they can be a very smart choice. Beyond blood sugar control, berries also help support heart health. People with diabetes have a higher risk of heart disease, and berries are known to lower LDL cholesterol, improve blood vessel function, and reduce blood pressure. A long-term study published in the American Heart Association Journal found that women who consumed more blueberries and strawberries had a significantly lower risk of heart attacks. That's not just a statistic. It's a reminder that what you eat today can protect your tomorrow. Imagine being able to enjoy a simple bowl of berries while knowing you're helping your heart and your blood sugar at the same time. And if you've ever enjoyed a handful of berries on a hot summer day, you already know how refreshing and satisfying they can be. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below. What's your favorite berry and how do you like to enjoy it? One more benefit I want to mention is that berries also support brain health, which becomes more and more important as we age. Studies from Harvard University suggest that consuming berries a few times per week can slow down cognitive decline in older adults. So when you eat blueberries or blackberries, you're not just supporting your blood sugar, you're also protecting your memory, focus, and mental clarity. That's another reason berries are a top choice for anyone over 45 managing diabetes. And here's my quick tip. Try making a simple smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, a small handful of spinach, and a cup of frozen mixed berries. It's delicious, nutrient-dense, and keeps your blood sugar steady. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you'd like me to share more recipe ideas in the future. So far, we've covered apples and berries, 2 of the most powerful fruits you can add to your diet. Both are affordable, easy to find, and packed with fiber and antioxidants that help control blood sugar naturally. But we're not done yet, because the third fruit on our list is one that many people think of as exotic, but it's becoming more common and is an absolute game changer for diabetes. It's sweet, juicy, and filled with nutrients that not only lower blood sugar, but also protect your digestive system and boost your immunity. Stick with me because you don't want to miss this one. The third fruit I want to share with you is pears. Now, many people don't immediately think of pears as a superfood, but for those managing diabetes, pears can be one of the smartest choices you make. They're naturally sweet, juicy, and easy to digest, but what makes them really special is their high fiber content. A medium pear provides about 6 grams of fiber. That's more than most other fruits, and nearly a quarter of your daily fiber needs in just one serving. For people with diabetes, fiber is your best friend because it slows down the absorption, of sugar into the bloodstream. That means instead of causing a quick spike, pears release their natural sugars gradually, giving your body time to handle them. Here's something important for older adults to know. As we age, digestion can sometimes become sluggish, and constipation is a common issue. Pears are not only good for blood sugar, but they're also excellent for digestion because of their soluble and insoluble fiber combination. Soluble fiber helps control blood sugar and cholesterol, while insoluble fiber keeps your digestive system moving smoothly. Eating pears regularly can make you feel lighter, more comfortable, and more energized. And don't forget, the skin of the pear is where much of that fiber and many antioxidants are found, so whenever possible, eat your pears with the skin on. If you're finding this information useful so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more practical tips like this. Now, let's talk about the science behind pears. Research published in the Food and Function Journal found that pears have bioactive compounds like flavonoids, which improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation in the body. Another study from Washington State University even suggested that pears could help reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes when eaten regularly. For older adults, this is particularly valuable because managing blood sugar naturally can help reduce dependence on medications and improve overall quality of life. Imagine being able to enjoy a sweet, refreshing fruit that not only satisfies your cravings, but also works quietly in the background to support your health. That's the power of pears. But here's the practical side. Pears are versatile and can be enjoyed in many ways. You can slice them into a salad with walnuts and spinach, bake them with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or simply eat them fresh as a snack. The combination of pear and cinnamon is especially good for diabetics because cinnamon itself has been shown to help lower blood sugar. That's a simple, delicious pairing you can try today. And here's a tip. Choose pears that are slightly firm rather than overripe because the sugar content increases as they ripen more. A ripe but firm pear is just right for balancing flavor and blood sugar. If you'd like me to share some easy pear recipes in future videos, let me know in the comments below. Another reason I recommend pears is hydration. Pears have a high water content, which is helpful for older adults who may not always drink enough water throughout the day. Staying hydrated is critical for managing blood sugar because dehydration can actually cause glucose levels to rise. A juicy pear not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but also helps keep your body hydrated and balanced. That's a small but meaningful benefit that often gets overlooked. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, please take a second to subscribe. It really helps support this channel so I can keep sharing evidence-based tips to make diabetes management easier for you. So now, we've talked about apples, berries, and pears. 3 fruits that are delicious, affordable, and highly effective for supporting blood sugar control in people with diabetes. But we've saved the best for last. The 4th fruit on our list is not only packed with fiber and vitamins, but it also has powerful antioxidants that specifically target blood sugar regulation. In fact, studies show that this fruit can significantly reduce fasting blood sugar levels and improve overall health. Stick around because this final fruit may surprise you, and you'll want to add it to your grocery list right away. The 4th fruit I want to share with you is citrus fruit, especially oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. Now, I know some people with diabetes worry about oranges because of their sweetness, but when eaten whole rather than as juice, citrus fruits are actually excellent for blood sugar control. They're naturally high in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, and their glycemic index is surprisingly low. A medium orange, for example, has about 12 grams of natural sugar, but it also provides 3 grams of fiber, which slows down sugar absorption. That means your body doesn't get overwhelmed. It processes the sugar gradually, keeping your levels steady. What makes citrus fruits so powerful is their unique plant compounds called flavonoids, especially one called naringenin, which has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce blood sugar spikes after meals. A study published in Diabetes Care found that people who consumed more citrus had a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And beyond blood sugar, citrus fruits are fantastic for heart health. They help lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and improve circulation. Since people with diabetes are at higher risk for heart disease, this makes citrus an especially valuable fruit group. If you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss our next guide on natural ways to manage diabetes. Another big benefit of citrus is its immune-boosting power. For older adults, the immune system can weaken over time, making us more vulnerable to infections. Vitamin C supports your immune defenses, helps your body heal faster, and protects against oxidative stress. And here's a practical tip. Always choose whole citrus fruit over juice. A glass of orange juice, even if it's labeled natural, often contains as much sugar as a soda, and without the fiber, it can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. On the other hand, eating a whole orange gives you fiber, hydration, and all the nutrients in a balanced way. If you like a little citrus flavor in your water, try squeezing fresh lemon or lime into your glass instead of drinking juice. It adds flavor, vitamin C, and supports hydration without the sugar overload. Citrus. Fruits are also great for digestion. The fiber in oranges and grapefruits helps regulate bowel movements, and the natural acids can support stomach health. Many older adults also find that citrus can help curb cravings for sweets. If you enjoy a juicy orange or a few slices of grapefruit, after a meal, you're less likely to reach for sugary desserts. That's a smart way to use fruit as a tool for blood sugar management. If you'd like me to share a full list of diabetic-friendly dessert swaps in a future video, let me know. In the comments, I'd love to create that for you, and let's not forget lemons. While most people don't eat lemons whole, adding lemon juice to your meals can also have a stabilizing effect on blood sugar. Studies suggest that the acidity in lemons slows down the digestion of carbohydrates, which can prevent post-meal sugar spikes. So, squeezing fresh lemon over salads, grilled fish, or even into your tea can make a real difference in how your body handles glucose. It's a small, simple habit that can add up to big health benefits over time. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more of these everyday practical tips to make diabetes management easier. So let's quickly recap. We started with apples, rich in fiber and polyphenols to slow sugar absorption. Then we talked about berries, low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and fantastic for the heart and brain. Third, we covered pears, loaded with fiber for digestion and blood sugar control. And finally, we explored citrus fruits, vitamin C powerhouses that support immunity, heart health, and blood sugar regulation. These 4 fruits are not only safe for people with diabetes, but they're also powerful allies for your overall health. Remember, the key is moderation and balance. Always eat fruits in whole form rather than juices. Pair them with protein or healthy fats when possible, and keep an eye on portion sizes. By making these fruits a regular part of your diet, you can enjoy sweetness without guilt and support your body in managing blood sugar naturally. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Leave a comment below telling me which of these fruits you enjoy most. I'd love to hear your experiences. And remember, small daily choices lead to big long-term results. Stay consistent, stay positive, and keep taking steps toward a healthier, more balanced life.